guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all my academic year bullet journal setup. So I generally use one bullet journal for about 6 months. So this bullet journal is going to carry me from the months of July through December of 2019. So it's pretty much like an academic year or school year setup. For the next 6 months, I'm going to be using this royal blue Lloydstrom, and it's actually the red dots edition. So all of the writing inside is red. The dots and the numbers at the bottom right-hand corner of each page are also red throughout. So this is the first page. Usually I try to decorate this after I do my initial setup. I'm going to go ahead and write my name and contact information here. And since I'm not ready to put that out on the internet yet, I just haven't done that quite yet. But I will be sharing it with you all in an upcoming video. So to begin, I have my 6 months of a conventional calendar. So this is how I do my forward planning. So it starts off here with the month of July. I have foiled stickers that I made myself using the Mink foiling machine, and I have also foiled the days of the week as well as each of the dates. So the date dots there also have the same foil. I use that rich deep blue for July, purple for September, this kind of pumpkin-y color for October. I try to match the color with the general feel of the season. So November I have a goldish yellow, and then in December I have this really rich red color for the December months, and just to generally commemorate the holiday season. The following 6 months don't get their own individual calendar. I just do columns. Since this is very far out in advance, I do have sections for events that are happening from January through June of 2020. This next section is a new addition to my bullet journal collections, and this is where I'm going to be writing my monthly habits. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about this as I go through and fill in my weekly habits section, which is this blank section on the left-hand side. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in those boxes as I explain a little bit about Operation Routinize, which is what I'm working on for the next few months. Since I have recently moved, we are a military family, so we move fairly frequently, and we recently moved from Hawaii to Boston. During that move, I really wanted to work toward making a routine for the family. This is kind of based on the concept of reserving your cognitive efforts in decision making and decision fatigue. So I'm really trying to make it so that every day I know exactly what I'm going to do. I don't have to reinvent the wheel every week or every month when I'm talking about regular household tasks. So for the monthly routines, I want to write things down like when we have to get the oil changed in the 2 cars that we have, when I have to set up certain personal care appointments like getting my hair done or going to get waxed or anything like that. Things that happen on a fairly routine basis, but not very routine enough that they are always just like very apparent in my brain. So if I do something every Monday, for example, I know that it kind of becomes automatic on Mondays. I don't think too much about doing that task. But things that happen, say, every other month or every 6 weeks or something like that, it's harder to keep a good handle on that. And I'm trying different ways in which to set up my life so that all these routines become a little bit more automatic. So in this spread, I ended up with 6 boxes on top, one for every weekday, and then at the bottom I have columns for the weekend. And then again, here I have July through June of 2019 through 20, things that I need to do in that particular month. On the right-hand side of that routines list, I have a gift ideas page, and that's where I write down things that I might want to get for my husband or for my son. If they ever mention something in passing, that's where I write it down. This is the second year in a row that I've done this bookcase or this bookshelf, and I use the spine of the books to write down books that I'm interested in reading or things that I have read, and then I have a page for quotes from those books. This is also a repeat from last year, my policies. This is where I write down general things or general rules that I live by. So I write down my policies there and I review them every now and then. After that, I have my movies list, and this is the place where I write down movies that I'm interested in watching, either in the theater or renting them online or through a video streaming service. And on the right-hand side, I write down things that are on Netflix that I'm interested in watching. I always like to have these lists handy, especially when my husband and I finish binge watching a series or something like that, and then we start questioning what we will be watching next. I like having that list already ready for him. And then when I was looking at this spread, I thought that it was a little plain looking, so I went ahead and decorated that left-hand page with some additional dots, just some horizontal lines and a vertical line to frame that page. And the next 2-page spread is one of my favorites. It is a 2-page wish list. I have decorated the border with some Simply Gilded washi in this deep navy color. It has blush pink accents as well as rose gold foiling, and I use my copper marker to write wish list on the bottom right hand corner, and I'm going to use this to write down things that I'd like to purchase for myself or for my home, since we do have a larger space here to fill. Next, I have makeup shades, and this is just to help me if I'm out and about and I need to purchase a replacement. I want to know what my makeup shades are, and I also have a list of coupon codes. This is super important being in a new place. I want to write down recommendations that people give me, and if you all have any recommendations for things that we should be doing in Boston, I would love to hear some. We're trying to get out every Saturday and really do some family fun time. On the right hand side, I'm just going to be writing down my travel mileage, my loyalty numbers for different airlines so that I can use that when I book flights, because we do go visit family frequently. Then I have a page for vocabulary, and that is for me to write down any words that I come across in reading or in life that I want to look up or use more. And then on the right hand side, I have listed or started my someday maybe list. If you know anything about David Allen's Getting Things Done, that's things that I might want to do at some point, but I'm not ready to schedule just yet. This following spread is also similar to something I've had in past bullet journals. I like knowing all the different sticker kits I have so that I don't over-purchase sticker kits. I've been doing pretty good with this over the past year, but I have a feeling that this section on Happy Mail will probably be getting filled up pretty quickly when the fall kits start coming out. This final spread is for my video ideas if my camera chooses to cooperate with me. Now, it is for video ideas for this YouTube channel, so if you have anything that you'd like to see in future videos, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. I definitely am open to doing different sorts of videos, and now that my office is officially set up in our new place, you will probably be hearing from me more often or more regularly. So that is it. If you're interested in learning how I actually drew out any of the spreads, feel free to watch the companion video where I actually show you how I've drawn everything out. And until next time, guys, I hope this video brought you some utility and joy.